When you sit at home watching videos on YouTube of guys like Omar von Mueller or Ivan or Bart or Fred Hassan or whoever your favorite dog trainer is, and you see them doing these just crazy, amazing things, and you think to yourself, I'm nowhere near the dog trainer they are. How am I ever going to be able to get eyeballs on me without being such an amazing dog trainer? But the truth of the matter is, and try this for yourself, get out, walk your dog off leash through a neighborhood. It doesn't have to be busy downtown Brooklyn or Los Angeles or, insert major city. Just a nice middle-class neighborhood, upper middle-class neighborhood. Walk your dog around the neighborhood off leash. You can do it on leash too, but what I've noticed recently, we were doing this, we're staying in an Airbnb now, but we're staying in a different Airbnb in a different little town up the road. And every morning I was going out and was kind of testing a new concept. Our dog became leash aggressive after another dog basically jumped him. And so I was experimenting with taking the dog around off leash. And the dog's already off leash reliable, so I wasn't really worried about him taking off. And so got a little 1-foot tab, was walking the dog around the same neighborhood pretty much every day. So what happened is the neighbors started to see me. The people who go out for their own morning walk would start seeing me and coming up to me and making comments like, oh my God, the dog's so smart. Oh my God, the dog's so well behaved. And it's very easy to forget as a member of the professional dog training community, how regular dog owners view our dogs. We get so swept away by the greats in the industry that we forget that your average dog owner, when they see a well-trained dog in real life, they're extremely impressed. Now I'm just talking, you're probably watching some videos of either myself or my wife. I figure I put clips of my wife walking the dog off leash because she's a lot easier on the eyes than I am. And so what happens is people see that, and it still surprises me how blown away people are by stuff like a dog walking off leash or a dog holding a simple downstay. And they just think it's amazing. And that's the icebreaker. Once you've got them engaged in conversation, especially if you have a shirt that says dog trainer on it or dog trainer on the back. But even if you don't, you just engage them in conversation and let them know that you are a professional dog trainer. Maybe give them a business card. Now you're doing street marketing, and that's how you get an amazing base of referrals. You start building your referral network. And in the last neighborhood that we lived in, when we were in Reno, Nevada, it was incredible. The combination of me walking the dog plus having the car with the truck wrap, the truck wrapped with the graphics on the side. And years later, people were still approaching me and saying, hey, do you still train dogs? I need help with my dog. The funny thing is that I've noticed, like just with this recent experience, is that you can walk the dog on leash and that'll work. But doing something as stupid as just walking the dog off leash, people find it amazingly impressive. I mean, other people were out pottying their dogs in the front yard with their dog off leash, and they couldn't believe that here I came walking with a dog that just stayed in the heel position without a leash. I mean, it was so impressive to these people. And it was still, every time it happens, it kind of surprises me. But people react that way. So if you get out of the house, if you get out into public with your dog and you just interact with the public with your dog, it reminds me of the story. Years ago, we had a couple who were friends of the family, and they'd gone through a personal tragedy. They lost a child. And they decided after about a year or so to adopt a 6-year-old golden retriever. And the first day after having the dog, the next morning, the husband took the dog out for a walk. And after about 45 minutes, he comes in extremely excited and he says, Janice, you won't believe what happened. And she thinks maybe he fell or the dog bit somebody. So she says, what happened? What happened? He says, I took the dog out and people actually came up and talked to me. It's amazing, right? Well, now you kind of put that same simple, stupid strategy on steroids by walking your dog off leash. You get even more people who come up to you. You can't be afraid to talk to people, especially if you're getting your business off the ground. You need to get out there and get your name in front of as many people as you possibly can. And I can't think of a better way to do it than simply taking your dog for a walk. Now, if you don't live in a good neighborhood for this, find another neighborhood and go, 3 days a week and take your dog for a walk at the times when people are typically out taking their dogs for a walk. And you will be amazed at how many potential prospects and clients you get from that. Now, if your average program is, let's say, $3,000 for a 3-week dog training program, imagine you go for a walk 3 times a week in a neighborhood and you're able to pull just one client a month. Guys, that's an extra $3,000. Pretty amazing, huh? Stupid, simple, caveman simple technique. Take your dog for a walk. Take your dog for a walk off leash. Hey, I'm Adam Katz for DogTrainerToolbox.com. Check us out. If you need to grow your dog training business, we've got everything you need. Specifically, check out our Done For You Dog Training Business website. If you're a new dog training business owner, or even if you're a more experienced dog training business owner, but your website is just not cutting it. If you like the idea of being able to go from 1 in 10 people who land on your website to 1 in 5 people reaching out and contacting you, it makes all of your efforts, all of your advertising, whether it's taking the dog for a walk, street marketing, social media, Google ads, Facebook ads, truck wrap, whatever you're doing, billboards, postcards, whatever you're doing, they all ultimately end up at your website. The better your website converts, the more money you make. If that interests you, check out the page on DogTrainerToolbox.com that says Done For You Dog Training Business website. Until next time, guys, I'm Adam Katz. Talk to you soon.